Righty what ho, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Birdie here. Yes, fellows, and I dare say we have here some rather exciting news for fans of the Metroid series, don't we, old chap?
We most certainly do, old chap, yes indeed. You see, Mr. Miyamoto was asked recently about whether there's going to be another Metroid game, etc., and what his thoughts were.
Ah.
Indeed. Now, he quickly responded saying that he doesn't actually work on that game anymore, but it's been handed over to a chap called Mr. Takahashi, who has working under him another chap called Mr. Sakamoto.
That's right, old boy. It seems indeed that the project has been transferred to a fellow called Mr. Takahashi. Now, under Mr. Takahashi is also Mr. Sakamoto, who worked on Metroid Other M, and the director of Metroid Prime as well.
Most certainly, so Metroid responsibility has been handed over to these. Now, the exciting thing is that they have confirmed, or Mr. Takahashi has confirmed, that Nintendo are having internal discussions about what to do with the next Metroid.
That's right, old boy. Mr. Takahashi explained that right now there are, of course, two styles of Metroid. That is the Prime 3D style and the 2D style. And he said Nintendo feels they need to take care of both types of gameplay, and what's more, they hope to share something about them in the near future.
Yes, indeed. Rather exciting, and as you say, two different styles, Prime and, of course, the 2D style. Now, perhaps in an effort to try to see which one they're going to go with, they were both asked which style they like. Well, Mr. Miyamoto said he preferred the Prime style because he has the new Super Mario Bros. Series for 2D play, and he feels that a lot could be done with the Prime series, whereas Mr. Takahashi said he liked both.
That's right, of course, so it seems indeed there is room for both styles of Metroid, both the Super Metroid style and the Prime style, in the game plan of Nintendo regarding this series. Now, perhaps one route they could take, for example, would be to place the 3D Metroid Prime type game on the Wii U, perhaps with an online multiplayer element rather like Halo, which has proven very popular, and perhaps the 2D on the 3DS, for example.
Most certainly that is a possibility, or alternatively they could perhaps try to blend the two together into one game, but I have a feeling that a lot of fans would prefer the 3D Prime style.
No, I don't think so necessarily, old boy. I believe people will perhaps be divided into two camps, one thinking that 2D is the best and one thinking perhaps that Prime is the best, but indeed it seems that in Nintendo circles certainly there is room for both styles, and I dare say this could have quite exciting results.
It most certainly could, and of course that's quite possible, but I think there's going to be a demand on them to use the Wii U graphics to the max in this game.
Well, my word for it, there you go, some very exciting news for Metroid fans, and certainly I think this time there's going to be a lot of room for elaborating with the story in new interesting ways.
There most certainly will be. It's going to be very interesting how they play this one out.
And indeed I think this time multiplayer will be an important game seller. I think a good strong multiplayer could sell many copies of certainly a 3D game at least.
Most certainly, and of course the next question will be, when will it come? We'll just have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see, but we are most excited. Charge beams at the ready, I say. Indeed, do join us again for more exciting Nintendo news. We look forward to seeing you then. Until then.